What's up, guys? I am in Kansas City for MWAVE 2024. MWAVE 2024 has officially kicked off. So it's 7 o'clock now. Been here for about 3 hours. Filmed some rooms. I filmed the stereo integrity room this morning, or not this morning, this afternoon. Once I got off the plane, got something to eat, came over here, filmed with Nick. So looking forward to showing you guys that video. This is day one, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be showing you guys. So there's stereo integrity, there is JTR, there's row one, there's TVs here, there's projectors, I think there's a Christie here. It's crazy, the rooms are bigger and better this year. And if you guys can make it, obviously if you're watching this, you probably aren't here right now, but if you guys are able to make it next year, you gotta come out here and check out this stuff. There's content creators here. Everyone is very friendly. I mean, it's just, if you're a home theater enthusiast, this is the place to be, to meet people, to gain knowledge. There's seminars going on here. So day one, I'm gonna take you around to the different rooms and show you what's going on. So let's get started.
Lots of new faces, and so I am super grateful for you. Let's see, how many of you traveled over 100 miles? That's pretty much everybody, except the Kansas City folk. How many traveled over, I don't know, 500 miles? Okay, a little bit less. Man, y'all traveled a long place. 1,000 miles. Anybody travel over 1,000? 1,500 miles? 2,000 miles? 3,000 miles? Look at there.
All right, so this is Friday evening before the event actually got started. So Michael had everybody come into this massive room and gave like a little introduction, little speech, got everybody together. Then a few minutes after this, he had everybody gather from their cities. So it's really cool way to kick off the event. You know, Michael's just, he's always working. So yeah, that was pretty cool to meet new people. The goal of this, one of the goals of MWAVE is to meet like-minded people from all over. So yeah, it was really cool to get it started this way. All right, let's go check out the Martin Logan room. So this is the Martin Logan room. And last year, Martin Logan, I think they only had a 2-channel. They had like their massive speakers. I don't even remember what they're called. But this year, they went a little bit of a different route? How do you guys say that? But yeah, this year they went a little bit of a different route. When I first walked in, I was like, oh, you know, they got the electrostats. And then I started looking around, I was like, oh, it's multi-channel. And then I realized, wait, there's no movie content. They were doing like Dolby Atmos music. So there's a couple of the Atmos height channels that they had. And then they had their Anthem products, because they're all under the same company. Had some, I believe, some receivers and some processors, maybe some 2-channel amplifiers. There's a kaleidoscope there. But yeah, they were doing Dolby Atmos music in this room, which is very interesting. I think it was a 7.2.4 or 7.4.4. I can't remember. There's a center channel there. A lot of people love the electrostats. It sounded really good in this room. They were playing a couple different tracks from different artists. And yeah, I didn't get to spend much time in this room, but it was really cool to hear Dolby Atmos music on, you know, these Martin Logans. And there's another shot of the Dolby Atmos height channels that they had there. Pretty big speakers. So yeah, if you guys were at MWAVE and you got to experience this room, let me know what you guys thought about the Dolby Atmos music. Next up is the stereo integrity room. So I did a video with this one already, so you've probably already seen it, but look at those drivers just going nuts. 24-inch drivers. And then there's Nick in the middle of his interview that I shot. So like I said, check out that video if you haven't already. And there's a pan of, you know, what they had in the room. This year they also went a different route. They did not have any video this year. It was just audio, but they had their speakers. I didn't even know they made speakers. And they had 8 24-inch subwoofers in that room, and it was crazy. That was one of the rooms, I kept hearing from a lot of people. They kept saying, man, have you checked out the stereo integrity room? You got to go check that out. The bass in there is insane. It's crazy. So Yeah, Nick's a talented dude, man. He makes some good products. I've heard their subwoofers in, you know, one of the home theater tours that I did with a mod, who I also saw at MWAVE. But yeah, man, stereo integrity, they've been bringing it every year. So good job, Nick. But what about you guys? If you were at MWAVE 2024 and you got to check out the stereo integrity room, let me know what you guys thought. Did you think it was the best bass there? What did you think about the speakers? Let me know your experience with stereo integrity. Next up is the fan favorite SVS with their Evolution speakers. So I didn't actually get to hear this room. I was in there. I think when I walked in there, they were doing some type of seminar. There's their height speakers that they have that everybody loves. But yeah, they were doing some type of seminar, as you can see here. They were talking, so didn't actually get to hear the room this year. Was a little bit disappointed. I think after I left this room, I never saw it again. I was just running around like crazy, filming and recording and talking to people. So I'm going to have to rely on you guys that were there. What did this room actually sound like? Did they play any home theater content? Did they play any music? There's another shot of their surrounds, bookshelf speakers, I believe. And they had their towers up front, their center channel that now has the magnetic grill. And I believe those may be PB16 Ultras that they have there for the subwoofers. But so yeah, it was really cool to actually see a complete surround sound setup with their Ultra Evolution speakers. And we actually have some of those in Houston, Texas at the Grid HIFI. You may have seen me promoting them on the channel. So if you are in Houston, or if you're not in Houston, you can visit the website. You can check those out. And I should be hopefully getting some of those in on the channel in the future, near future, to review. But yeah, sucks that I didn't get to hear the SVS room. But again, let me know what you guys thought of this room, because SVS always brings it. And then lastly on Friday is the TV Shootout room. We've got some Sony stuff in here. There's the Bravia 9. I actually got to check that out in California earlier this year. Mini LED TV, crazy bright. And then you've got Stop the FOMO. Guy's super knowledgeable. There's Andrew Turner from Sony. Always great to see him. Get to see him a lot on these shows. And then there's Brian from Brian's Tech Therapy. They were in here talking about the TVs, and they were basically telling you with the TVs off what they were going to be doing, some of the content that they were going to be showing, giving like some explanation. There's the iconic white glove with Stop the FOMO. So here he's telling everybody, you know, what they're going to do. They're going to turn on the TVs, all the different TVs, and then they're going to show you the differences and how these TV brands, you know, treat color, brightness, and everything. And then here he put on, I don't remember what TV this was, but he put on Alpha, the movie Alpha, which I didn't know, but this movie Alpha is the brightest graded HDR movie ever. And you probably see my camera shaking. I was trying to adjust the white balance and the ISO. The screen was so bright that I couldn't, it was just blowing out my, you know, my camera. So yeah, he said that movie Alpha is the, you know, brightest movie that's ever been graded, nits and everything. 4,000 nits, I believe. But yeah, so that room was really cool. I didn't get to stay in there very long because I was running around again, but it was cool to hear them talk about, you know, the TVs, the technology, and how each TV manufacturer treats, you know, TVs, brightness, color grading, all that stuff. Very interesting. And, you know, Stop the FOMO, guys. He knows his stuff, man. Got a chance to talk to him on Saturday at the VIP dinner that they had with the content creators and the VIP, the people that pay for the VIP, and just super knowledgeable, super smart guy. All the vendors here are just, they know their stuff, and that's why they're there. That's why they're at MWAVE, to share their knowledge, to help you make decisions, buying decisions, whether it's a TV, projectors, speakers, subwoofers, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to close it out for Friday evening. And make sure you stay tuned, because I got some more great content for Saturday and Sunday.
Now I'm sitting in one of our newest additions to the Valencia family, our Monza Carbon Fiber Edition. This model, as what you've seen on YouTube, comes with headrest, lumbar, full power recline.
and they wanted a player like this. Okay, so we made the player MIDI. It will have almost the same power as its big brother. It will be 4K.
Resolution, especially in this configuration that is a powered speaker or fully active speaker system. We have 1,500 watts of power going to each of the subwoofer modules on the top and bottom.